Welcome guys, akhirnya kita bisa live menggunakan facecam juga ya. Hal yang diingin-inginkan guys, hal yang diingin-inginkan dari dulu, kita bisa live dengan facecam ini guys. Seperti biasa, kita akan push divisi ya. Kita akan push divisi football, tapi tidak akan lama. Karena kenapa? Karena hari ini adalah hari Jumat guys ya, karena hari ini hari Jumat. Karena susah. Bentar guys, sabar guys. Sabar dulu guys ya, ini lagi benerin buat chat komen. Sabar dulu guys. Guys, sabar ya. Sabar guys, bentar guys. Bentar guys. guys ya, sabar dulu guys. Lama juga guys, sabar guys. Nah, udah sekarang guys. Oke, lanjut main. Wih, lawan siapa kita guys?
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate struggle for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
What's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them.
Cantik, guys.
Leads by example, of course.
Anjay, mantap David Nunez. Yes guys.
These moments, the moments of utter relief.
I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here.
Yeah,
The build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
That's played in well. Also, it does! And the lead lost, no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. they've got a throw. Backward it goes, and it's Raiders. Oh, he's missed, having a shot! He's missed, but not like that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dooley. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Darwin. He's away, he's having a go. Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Can they do this? Will they do this? They are certainly making an almighty go of it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Shevchenko. This might... He's had a shot! Just off target. That's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. And chipped! Oh, it's hit a post! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Reinders. Now it's Messi. Looking to pass their way through. Scholes calmly anticipates. Lopez. He has found a way through. Messi! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Mohamed Salah. Modric. And the counter is on. And that's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking permit trucks or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough.
Sambil sempat dulu guys.
Action is back on the way. Messi. Fermi. And here's Doué. Knocks it out wide. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Modric. Played through for him. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. And they can counter here. And he's worked it through. Saliba. Ronaldinho. Modric. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Ronaldinho. ball, good take. Nunez!
Nunez, guys.
And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head. And look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Diaz. Reinders.
Sorry.
Modric. He's on it. Can he get away? He's through and all alone.
Aduh.
Oh, what a stop.
Body kena, guys.
At his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Messi. This is Shevchenko. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Yamal. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out. Well played. Reinders. And here's Messi. And here's Toure. Here's Lopez.
Masih kemana di? Tidak, cek goyong kumaha.
Interesting. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner. Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah. And here's Toure. He's cut it out.
Nice.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Darwin happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his.
Featuring our guest performance today.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Komen-komen guys, komen-komen dong. Kurang menang negara naon ge euy. Aduh. Dia mau lolos divisi 4 guys, 1 match lagi. Boca Junior. Penguasaan bola ya guys. Tangan balik cepat kita guys.
Well, they're not down and out just yet, but straights don't come much more dire than this. Only a win can save them now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. He makes
Aduh,
Correct
HP
here.
guys. Oh, jaringan
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jaringan guys.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Diaz! Matter of inches.
Well, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. Gordon.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. He knows
It's Ronaldinho!
Eh,
And it's hit the
Offside,
woodwork and
anjir.
out! Offside that time.
offside guys.
Saban. Now to Marco. Nicely spread. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Please anjir.
Kvaratskhelia going face to face with his great rival. That has been cut short. Darwin. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Darwin.
Aduh.
James. De Jong. And it's James. Pacho. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Out to the left it goes. Mohamed Salah. Now Modric. Diaz. Threads one in.
that's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Kvaratskhelia proves just a little bit too strong.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Yamal. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back into the middle. And comes
Yeah,
up a supply. De Jong. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned
And
from the
now
first
I'd just
45
like to
minutes?
read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
Well,
today.
it's clear that they need a little more energy and
more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mohamed Salah. Boca Juniors needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tacho calmly anticipates. Now it's Darwin. And the shot!
Tipis guys.
But not by that far. Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Diaz. Shifted it to the flank. The ball is loose and he's been caught on it here. DiMarco flashes it across. And it's De Jong.
Lost.
Yamal. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Back when it goes. Brilliantly cut out. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Kvaratskhelia!
Ada yang komen guys.
Diaz. Looking for the run. Coutinho trying to get on the end of this. Big shot!
Nice.
Oh, this is huge. This is just so huge. A ray of light. A ray of hope.
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen.
Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in once more. Oh, what? Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Into the last 5 minutes. Gordon picks it up out wide.
Boca Juniors really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will
Here's
be one more
Nunez.
added time.
Nice guys.
Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a
Yo,
flash.
ngeprem. Nice.
And time is up. And there goes the
Tahan
whistle.
kita dulu di sini mah guys.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
1-0 pun lumayan guys. Ukraina. Ya, sebagai Ukraina. Gas langsung. Kita live sampai jam 11 lebih dikit guys ya, karena ini hari Jumat. Nanti kita bisa lanjut habis Jumatan ya. Tiga striker.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. While it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character. It's good to see that in the game.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, good spread. Messi. This is De Bruyne. Decent chance!
Anjir.
There it is! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Now it's Darwin. Somewhere off target. Scholes. Modric. And Jamal. And here's Nunez. Genuine physical edge about him. Nunez! And a terrific save for the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort!
Lambang kiper euy.
The keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Wan-Bissaka. Jamal. That looks a cracking ball. And he's found the way past.
Shoot pelanggaran sih.
Decision to make here. What's he going to give?
Pelanggaran
The referee's
anjir.
judged that the offence took place outside the area. Calamaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi! Modric, that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Darwin, and there's his chance to lead the counter. We hit half-time.
Masih 1-0 guys.
Very
Guys.
combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Saliba. Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Darwin. Van der Ven keeps his eye on it, and he's there. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Elbow goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away and reclaimed it in a trice. Beckham. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hangs it across. Bullish header! They've done it!
Shoot anjir.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't talking back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Score. Brilliant score.
Absolute peach. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that. Well, what a difference.
Applies the finish!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Khan gets it away.
Ngeprem. Dari mana anjir?
Yamal will not want to lose. Yamal! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And this is Ronaldinho. The final moments of a game
Tarik tim anjir.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Can he get it through?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, it didn't
That
look
has
good
been
for a
as
while,
indicated.
but that was brave defending and takes a shot. Oh, he's got that all wrong,
Penalty.
and it's a penalty. And that
Penalty,
is
guys.
a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level.
Gak sama guys.
The time for a call head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's big chance! And that's that.
Hampir guys.
Decent game of football, that intense, intriguing. Both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Lawan Spanyol guys. Kita lawan timnas Spanyol guys.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how...
Salah
He's
mencet.
let fly!
Di shooting lah anjir.
There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kimmich, it's the channel. Dembele has it in a wide position. Yamal, Modric, Diaz, Tacho kept aware.
Itu tersebut
It is
semua
reclaimed
guys.
easily. Still goalless. Yamal does well to get it back. And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yamal. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the top.
Modric! He's done very well to get to that.
Modric actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yamal. And it's Salah. Going on for a third of the way through the game.
Aduh, ya.
Excellent interception. That pass isn't the best.
Hey.
Saliba. Ronaldinho. Tries from a long way out. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Modric. Darwin. That's Ronaldinho. Diaz. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Darwin Nunes.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's had a shot!
Lupakan itu keepnya guys.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's the shot!
Oh.
And that's off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has
I'm
been
afraid to
organised.
tell you,
Hence their
expecting
position.
traffic
They
to
can
be heavy
afford to
after
be
the
a
final
little
whistle today.
braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Oh, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's Drogba! Real chance!
Mana ini nih dong?
And he's opted for the long pass. Yamal opts him off it and wins back the ball. Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating
Yeah,
on the shape
yeah,
here.
kick the
And
ball.
he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Defending was strong and firm. Tries to play it through. Nunez receives it in a good position here.
Fuh.
Your impression so far, Jim? Drogba. Drogba!
Ini yang Drogba, guys.
All square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely shaped ball. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Scholes finding their passes. That has been cut short. Yamal. Saliba. Modric. Half an hour gone in the second half. Diaz. Played into the middle. That has been lopped clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's Modric! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very difficult. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he welcomes it in. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saliba.
Two
Diaz.
added minutes has been indicated.
Thinks one through. That's been intercepted. Yamal. Nicely spread. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's picked his way through.
Satu-satu imbang
And
ini,
in time is
anjir.
up.
Makan
And
imbang kita,
there
guys.
goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd
Buset, ditumpuk di tengah gitu, woi. Ditumpuk di tengah, anjir.
Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
I think this is a
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold. Oh, he's been caught. And this one!
It's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Changes him with that pass. Modric. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Batistuta. Beckham. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Batistuta stood his ground. And a chance! Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. And he's got the beat. And he shoots! It's it!
Darwin Nunes.
It's remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they'll have every right to be.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Modric. Darwin. He's had it nicked away. Taken back almost at once. Van Nistelrooy. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Modric. This is Van Nistelrooy. Diaz. Now Modric. Kukchu makes the interception. Beckham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Perfectly measured that. Saliba. Modric. And it's Ronaldinho. Who's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. Diaz with the... A header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Right card, intensive clearance.
Minutes has been indicated.
Applies the finish! That's going to go a long way. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. The most accurate pass. And here's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot!
Hese lewat tengah mang euy.
Batistuta finds himself offside. Nunez goes for the shot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Yamal. Ronaldinho. Diaz. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Oh, given away. Back when it goes. Ronaldinho!
Aduh, salah lebih ke cover dulu langsung syuting.
That was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Beckham. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Nunez.
Buset.
Referee rightly gives him offside.
Telat, wasit telat.
Modric. Now it's Darwin. He's made its way to him. Diaz. Comes to the pressure. It's a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. This looks promising. That's an excellent interception.
Ratchaburi clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played out wide. Nice sequence of
Hampir.
And that is wildly off target.
That almost
Guys.
looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lee Kang in. Licked it back promptly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho. Played in deep. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They can counter here.
Nah, imbang dua ya guys.
A good watch, a really good
Nah,
watch.
itu yang
Both
bilang,
sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scored.
Anjir, Korea guys. Jepang ya. Apa pemain Smart asis aslinya?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
Now the delivery. That's not going to find its target. And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Darwin. Shot and the shot!
Masuk.
Quick to recover this. Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. He's got goal!
Darwin Nunes.
Header flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement,
Mantap lah,
Peter.
guys.
The defence set themselves down by not taking them up. Make it possible.
Anjir.
Number 22, Darwin Nunes. The game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a... And he shoots!
Lanjut kalau kita guys.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that.
Hey,
Has
hey,
a shot!
please.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bergkamp actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get free. Yildiz with the cross. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! And he's hit it.
Bola tong masih muter.
And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Produces a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Darwin. Nunez finds himself offside.
Offside? Offside cuma gue.
Darwin. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Nunez. Nunez!
Nunez.
They've done it!
Darwin Nunez.
What remarkable power
Yes.
recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him
Hey.
over.
Real chance!
Bisa pas kita gitu.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a sharp pass. And here's Nunez. And it's Modric. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! He has done it! Pop, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. He does it all with
Itu
an
dia,
element
guys.
of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He had
Motor
That'll be the last act of the first half.
untuk tamat guys.
High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Either side holding back here.
Babak akhirnya seperti itu loh guys.
So once again, we're underway.
Yo,
Oh, what a mistake! Caresses it through.
astagfirullah.
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Saliba gets across to intercept that. It's not gone well. O'Reilly locks it into space. Modric and Diaz. Yamal. It's a good foot in there. Modric. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. Good ball, good take. Diaz crosses. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Mohammed. Takes a shot! And it's in!
Kalah masuk dulu guys.
It was coming! They have
Mohamed
their
Salah.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and
Mohamed
ruthlessly
Salah
dispatched.
guys.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
The most accurate pass. Jamal, the man with such great vision. And he's searching through. Jamal. Ronaldinho. It's Bergkamp. No, that was never going to make it. Jamal. And here's Yildiz. He's got to go! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bergkamp. That is a little undercooked. More and more pressure on the ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Shot it goal!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Ronaldinho. Speared out wide, but he won't reach that one. The referee has given a corner.
Shoot biasa guys, kan model kemarin. Chris.
Well, the first goal came from this. Terrific header!
Guys.
Boom header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
McAllister is the team's great visionary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Ronaldinho. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very...
Ngomong saya unggul guys. Bentar guys, sambil bikin apa dulu guys. Sabar guys ya, tunggu bentar guys. Mati guys HP-nya guys, sabar guys. Lawan Argentina guys. Lawan Argentina kita guys. Gasin gak sih, gasin lah. Argentina juga lawan guys.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick, rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid. I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Somewhat off target, and here's ya.ambil, knocks it into space. Real chance! And he goes again! Superb goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Kasih nga sa kiri.
Hakimi. Now it's Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Modric.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Salah. Finding their passes. McAllister.
Argentina really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Passes short and sharp. Nunez. Oh, he's both. Can it finish?
Nunez. Nunez guys.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Darwin Nunez.
The sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another. I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Hakimi. Chance! It's a loose ball. Khan herring after. Applies the finish!
Agak nge-push guys, sorry ya.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's picked his way through. Scholes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot. Loose ball now. There's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a sharp pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And if you do
Reflections
have
on
a
the
chance
first half?
today, please
I
take
don't
some
think
time out
either
to
side
give
will
yourself
have too much
to
to
the stadium.
complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Up he goes! Ferran Torres finds himself offside.
Buset guys.
Nicely intercepted. Modric. Good ball, good take. Nunez powering forward here. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. Argentina can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vinicius Junior. Messi has found the net here, of course. Scholes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now there's a... Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Argentina take the lead. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking to pass their way through. He's through, now is he in? He's made the shot! Well, the ball's come. Yamal!
Substitution.
Pedri tries to clear. He's looking wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And again, he sorted that out terrifically.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good ball.
Penalty shoot.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level.
Saya ketaruh. Bersama guys.
More than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That's a throw. De Ligt. Oh, what has happened here? Scholes. Cannavaro. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here.
Added minutes
Trying to
in the
recover
game.
this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Darwin.
Salah mencet deh. Dia salah mencet guys.
And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
Last game
Match
guys.
winner of course, but the crowd largely
game.
satisfied.
Sekarang last game, tapi nanti abis duhur insya Allah ya, kalau gak ada halangan kita lanjut lagi guys. Serangan balik ya, orang bawa counter.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Danny Olmo. That's a simple one for the keeper. Modric. And Diaz. Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. Nunez. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
Jangan apres
very
wae
annoyed.
lu.
That's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Takes a shot! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Darwin dominates aerially so often. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Neymar.
Danny Olmo!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Scholes. Looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. Now it's Darwin. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Not the most convincing of passes. This ended up in no man's land. Diaz. Diaz. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Split-second reaction.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
There will be one
Quick
minute
to
added
react.
time.
Modric. There's the end of the first half.
Guys,
Very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been
And we'd like to
fairly flat,
inform you
and
now
the
that the
support
latest
have had little
version
to cheer
is
about. So
currently
an
being
awful lot of
displayed on the
questions
screen.
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Avion. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
So
Mbappe.
off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw. Now it's Danny Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi.
entah kemana tujuan dia, guys.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Diaz.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's a lovely deep pass. Modric. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Darwin. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Important interception. Darwin. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Diaz.
That was lovely, that.
Ronaldinho. De Ligt cuts it out. Knocks it into space. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
And they will surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shot, surely!
Oh,
That would have won it.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Amiel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi falls short. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Let's look and place it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an excellent interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Quality ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a
Pelanggaran lah,
foul in a
ini
dangerous
mentusuk.
area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
antu,
And this is the big chance.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Ronaldinho!
Uhurtung,
Just off target.
astagfirullah.
Ronaldinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Garis ya saya temu, oi.
Minutes has been indicated.
Nicked it back promptly.
Aduh, kalah kita guys, 1-0
That's that in the
guys.
end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine
Kalah
effort to
kita
go on and win
1-0
it.
guys.
Neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And a quick announcement for the better.
Guys, thank you ya. Mungkin live hari ini cukup sekian dulu. Dikarenakan ini kan hari Jumat ya, saya juga harus persiapan untuk Jumatan. Jadi thank you semua yang sudah nonton. Terima kasih. Sampai bertemu lagi. Salam, nanti habis Jumatan kita lanjut lagi live-nya. Kalau nggak ada gangguan ya guys. Ya, thank you semua. Bye bye.